Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to work with layers in Canva using one of my sports templates. Understanding layers is going to make customizing your templates so much easier and help you avoid a lot of frustration. So, what exactly are layers? Think of them like stacked pieces of paper on a desk. Each element in your design, whether it's text, an image, or a graphic, sits on its own layer. And here's the key: whatever's on top will cover what's underneath. If you put a photo on the top layer, it's going to hide anything below it. Understanding this simple concept makes editing so much easier. When you know how layers work, you can control exactly what shows in front and what stays in the background. And that means no more frustration when your text disappears or when you can't click on something you need to edit. Trust me, once you get the hang of layers, customizing templates or doing anything in Canva becomes a breeze. So let's jump in and I'll show you exactly how to use them. So first, let's open the layers panel. You can click on anything in your design and then click on position. And then over to the left, you'll see arrange and layers. So click on layers. And now let's look at how layers are organized. See how each element in my template shows up in the panel? When I click on this text, it highlights in the layers panel. When I click on an image, you can see it here. Everything is stacked in order from bottom to top. The layers at the top of this list are in the front, and then the layers at the bottom are in the back. Now, here's where it gets really useful, moving layers around. There are two main ways to do this. The first method is to simply drag and drop on in the layers panel. Watch, I'm going to click and hold on this layer and drag it up. See how the element moves in front of the others? And you can see here that the smoke is in front of the player. So let's move it back behind where it was before just by doing the same thing, clicking and dragging it underneath the players. The second method is using the right click menu. If I right click on any element, I can choose bring to front to move it all the way to the top, or send to back to move it all the way to the bottom, or bring forward and send back to move it one layer at a time. So let me show you a practical example. Let's say I want this player photo to appear behind one of the other players. Instead of in front of it, I'll select the photo. I will right click it and then choose send backwards. So there we go. Now this player is behind the other two. Let me show you some common problems you might run into and how to fix them. Problem number one, I can't see my text. This usually happens when your text layer is behind an image. See, my text is here, but I can't see it because the image is covering it. To fix this, I'll either move my text layer to the top or move the image layer to the bottom. There, now my text is visible. Problem number two, I can't click on the element I want. This happens when elements are overlapping. Instead of trying to click on the design, just go to your layers panel and click on the specific layer you need. Much easier. You can also move the top layer to the bottom so you can just click right on the elements that you're trying to get to. And then you can move it back when you're done. And then problem number three, my photo is covering everything. This is a layer order issue. You can also crop your image so it doesn't take up as much real estate. So your photo is just sitting on top of all of your other elements. Select the photo, right click it, and then choose send to back. Perfect. Now everything else is visible. And that's it. Now you know how to find your layers panel, move layers around, and fix the most common issues. Practice with your template and you'll be a pro in no time. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Happy designing.